Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do. Do your work with ease and speed. PDF Spaces is all you need. Do hours of research in an instant with key insights from an AI assistant. Pick a template with a click. Now your prezzo looks super slick. Close that deal? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat. It's time to do your best work with the all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
Welcome back, folks. We got another great show today. We are going to review, I didn't realize how many shows we did, Walt, for this season. It's season 5 in review. And we're just excited, man. It's so cool to look at this, right? If you're a first-time listener and this is the show you're listening to, then that's awesome because we're gonna tell you what all these little nuggets we passed this season, and you can go back and listen to the good stuff and get your notepads out because there's so much. Walt, what's up, man? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Like you said, it surprises me. I didn't realize how many episodes we did.
I was like, what is this guy doing?
This is gonna be like our 22nd episode in total for season 5. I think this is the most that we've done.
Correct.
Any season.
To be fair, this includes our true payroll crime series, right? That gets wrapped up in our seasons, it's episodes. So to be fair, folks, we've added this other show, so that's what kind of expanded the season for us, and it's just been amazing. This season has been defining for us, right? We've made leaps, we've grown by leaps and bounds while we're filming this season. I believe this is the season that we went to video, right?
Yeah, season 5.
Season 5 is when we transitioned to video, or late season 4.
Yeah, late
something
season
like
4.
that.
Yeah.
But for first full season, I think, in video format. And it's been working great for us, folks. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for following, for subscribing, for you listening, for commenting, for engaging, for just everything that you are for us, and hopefully that we are for you. We thank you for that. Yeah, man, we're gonna review season 5 and talk about the good things, the nuggets, and all the beauty that is season 5, and give you a little sneak peek on season 6.
Yeah, we went through and just made little notes so we won't make this episode so long.
Yeah,
so we're just gonna go through like different notes and stuff that stuck out to us.
The key points, the takeaways from season 5, if you will. Because I thought about that at first, right? I was like envisioning the prep, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go episode by episode, and I'm gonna put a takeaway for every episode, blah, blah. And I go on, I look at the doc you prepped, and I was like, God damn, well, how many damn episodes did we do?
Yeah, because we were doing like maybe between 10 and 12 episodes a season, maybe up to 15. But like you said, we added the true payroll crime on this one, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that expands it. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, man.
All right, so I think the number one thing that stood out to me this season was that data is in danger.
Agreed.
And a lot of that we found out through our true payroll crime stuff that we did, episodes that we did.
Yep.
Is that it's huge that people have to understand that there seems like there's more and more attacks that are occurring.
Well, we reported it here. The trend is 2.5 trillion, and it's expected to hit $10.5 trillion by 2025 in cybercrime revenue, meaning the hackers are going to successfully steal $10.5 trillion by 2025.
And what did that one episode say? That was like a country's GDP.
Oh my gosh.
That would be the third largest in the world.
So think about that, folks. So that is why, and our takeaway for this is that we are going to commit to reporting about data and cyber threats.
Hi there, I'm Peter Zollman, I'm a co-host of the Inside Job Boards and Recruitment Marketplaces podcast.
And I'm Stephen Rothberg, and I guess that makes me the other co-host.
Every other week, we're joined by guests from the world's leading job sites.
Together, we analyze news about general, niche, and aggregator job board and recruitment marketplaces sites.
Make sure you sign up and subscribe today.
As a mainstay, as part of the show, right? As part of what our commitment is to deliver for you folks, for our payroll folks, is to constantly stay in the know about what's going on, how the cyber attacks are moving, where are they moving, what's the trend, right?
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, because we will continue to deliver cyber threat news, integrity news.
It's important because a company may find out, if they listen to our show, they may have found out from us.
Yeah,
If it impacts them
that's right.
or impacts somebody in their family. Like, you
That's
never
right.
know.
Yeah.
Like, we may be the voices that push it out there, even though we may not create the initial report for it or the initial article that we share.
Yep.
But us putting it out there may alert somebody that is in this sector that's been impacted by that scam or whatever. Like, we went over so many things when it came to this data stuff: phishing, scamming, making sure that you use the right security for your stuff and not using personal stuff for your business stuff, like not intertwining those things, like best practices and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that kind of goes in to why data is in danger, is because of all the innovation that we're seeing that's going into the digital world. And that leads us to our second point here, is that AI is becoming the new it factor, in my opinion. It's like the new thing that we have to look out for.
It's the shiny new thing right now, so everybody's focused on it. So, oh my gosh, AI, oh wow, and it is amazing. I'll be honest with you, if you're a savvy payroll person and you're on the cutting edge of technology and you're staying on in the know about the trends, then you are getting excited about this. And our number one takeaway is you have to be part of this movement. Okay, do not reject AI, because if it goes the way that it's projecting, we will be the ushers. We will be the people who usher it into our companies and handle it for our companies and manage it as part of it, payroll.
I see your note here that you put. You want to get into that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We just talked about this a few shows back. As we watch the payroll space and continue to see the advances, we've learned that over 50% of HR managers are looking to incorporate AI in the next 12 months. Okay.
That's not a long time.
That's now. That's like that's now, because implementations take 12 months. Like, you kidding me? For payroll folks, and you say, oh, Brian, that's HR. Correct. But we know the holy trinity of payroll, right? Finance, HR, payroll. So
yes, you work in tandem. You work in tandem with those departments at your jobs, and sometimes payroll can fall right in under HR. We're at a company now that payroll has just transitioned from finance to HR, and I've been on the other side where I've been in HR and transitioned to
finance.
So
that's right.
No matter
it doesn't matter.
Payroll, you're gonna feel some impact from this.
What happens as payroll professionals, this is a good call out, because I don't know if I've ever said this and articulated it. Like, it can be gleaned, but I don't know if we've ever said it outright. If you're a payroll professional, it's the holy trinity. You need to pay attention to both departments and what all is happening in the world of finance and in HR as a payroll professional, because again, it's the holy trinity of payroll. You are either reporting to one of those departments, but regardless, you have to work in tandem with both departments. So whatever's going on in those spaces is going to impact payroll. So pay attention to it. Yeah, AI is a big factor. We want to know how. We want to stay a part of that conversation, folks. So
we need to. It's going to become a part of the sector if it's not already. We're even seeing it in our current corporation. We're seeing it like slowly being brought into different phases of our work environment. So it's coming. It's coming.
It's definitely coming. So another great thing was our guests. We had some amazing guests this season.
Oh my gosh.
I call it gurus because I know Masterclass is a brand. That's their brand, Masterclass.
Mhm.
But that's what it makes me think of. But it's guru level lessons. Like we're getting lessons from payroll gurus that are
Oh,
dropping
yes.
these gems. Folks, if this is your first episode you're hearing, go back and listen to the guests that we've had. Take out your notepads,
Oh my gosh,
take
yes.
out your whatever you're gonna do to get you some notes from that. You're gonna learn some stuff from each and every guest that we've had.
And most of these people along our conversations, even during the episode or behind the scenes stuff that we've had conversations with them, most of them are receptive and open to receiving that contact directly from our listeners.
Oh yeah.
So there's
Oh
been
yeah, for
times where
sure.
we post this somewhere and
Yep.
a listener will comment on something and say, "Hey, can I reach out to you?
Hmm.
Oh, this is so amazing," and they
Yep.
can that way.
Yep.
So one of the big thing here is that community is
Yes.
everything. This is another reason why we did this. Going back to
Yep.
the beginning of
Yep.
It's About Payroll. It's about community for us. It's
Mhm.
about payroll. It's about people.
Yep.
So it's about sharing our knowledge, sharing our payroll wisdom.
Experiences.
Yes, all these people are
Yeah.
so approachable and so humble and down to earth. When
Yep.
you get to know them and talk to them more and stuff like that, and they just want to help other people.
Yeah.
That's the most prevalent things that stood out to me.
We all love a legendary comeback, and Degree Original Cool Rush is back and better than ever. Cool Rush isn't just a scent, it's a movement, a fan favorite that delivers bold, fresh vibes and all-day sweat protection. Whether you have a man that spends hours in the gym, heads into the office early, or is just trying to stay fresh on a long day, Cool Rush has their back. Head to your local Walmart or Target and grab Degree Cool Rush, the fan favorite scent from the world's #1 antiperspirant brand.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the community is everything, like you said there and mentioned. But yeah, so that was a big part of season 5. Um, again, as we said in the beginning, true payroll crime, big something that we thought that would be like a once in a while fun thing and type
Yeah.
right type of thing has. I mean that, folks. Thank you for the feedback. We're to the point that people call us the payroll police now, and
Mhm.
that's we like the voices of payroll, but look again, like I said, if you calling us anything, we'll take it. And
Yeah.
but
If
there
you're
are
tuning in, we'll take it.
yeah, for real. There's a few takeaways to learn
Yeah.
from these true payroll crimes, right? What we've seen, patterns, thing. If you're an owner, the temptation is so much greater because we see so many stories, so many things where these owners of payroll businesses are going to jail. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So again, if you're looking to become a payroll owner, if you are one now, be careful with that temptation. It is not worth it. It is not worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then you have the other notes here. It's like there's 2 origins of attack. What do you mean by
Yes.
that? That's the internal and external.
So
what do you
what
mean by
we've what we've learned, just thinking about the trends and the case, because there's some I know you Walt is we're both producers and co-hosts of this show, right? We're our own team, folks. This is all me and Walt. So Walt does the production on the true payroll crimes, and he gets frustrated sometimes. He's like, "Ah, man, it's the same, and I want to find something new so we can deliver something new." But I'm like, look, there's something to be said with the same though, because that means that we got to tell our folks to be careful about certain things because it's trending, right? It's trending, and this is one of them. Well, both these are the things that I've taken out of the trends. You're going to
Mhm.
get it. The true payroll crime is internal or external. It's the
Mhm.
internal fraud from it's somebody working internally, whether that be the owner or a payroll person that thought they got slick and they thought they're smarter than the system and they've gotten away with a lot of money, but they've gotten caught. They always get caught. So that's the internal fraud, right? Then there's the external hacker attempts, the external threats on your environment, on your eco stack, on your tech stack, and all that good stuff. So as a payroll pro, we have to prepare on both fronts, right?
Yeah.
You have to be internally looking for those ghost employees and these abnormalities in your pay, right? You have to establish your baseline and watch for abnormalities.
Yeah.
And then again, the external, I would suggest you get every department involved as you can, because
Yeah.
the emails go to all over the place. So this is why I say you got to partner with every department when for the external threats. I mean, in the internal threats too. You partner with who it makes sense with, but the external threats are going to everybody. These phishing emails go to anybody. They find your roster, they find your job titles, and they're attacking the people who make sense on these things at any level in any department. So we have to be careful.
Absolutely, man. Great points on that. I want to go back to your first initial note here. Is that if you're an owner, the temptation is greater.
Yeah.
But if you're in the payroll world, that it was a myriad of choices, maybe some bad ones, and decisions that put them in a position to make those other bad decisions, those detrimental ones. Like there was even some stories that we did that some people were murdered. Like some people got killed because of somebody's bad decision to try to rob or steal from payroll or whatever. You know, there was some crazy stuff that went on. If you're feeling like that, I'm not saying that you are as a listener, but if you're feeling like that, or you notice some signs of someone that may be starting to do some questionable things, you might want to just notate that and just be aware of that, just in case that you may be facing that temptation right now as a business owner or a payroll professional, and it may not be intentional. You want to research before you do anything that impacts money, that impacts the bottom line for your business. You may want to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
But it's very in line with your brand, because here's Walt saying, hey, here's an olive branch. And that's cool. But you bring up a good point, because I think there's an opportunity for, and I don't know how this plays out in corporate, but like mental wellness checks, financial wellness checks with your payroll team. Because think about it, if your payroll people are struggling financially, if there's one of them that's just struggling, they may
Remember
be
that
at
stat. Remember that stat. 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Payroll professionals are in that group.
Oh, 60% of us are in that group. You know what I mean? So it's, you gotta.
Hi, we're Meg and Amy from The Meg and Amy Show.
We're not only tech execs and big picture thinkers, we're also best friends.
We're curious learners. And on this podcast, we're challenging the status quo and activating the future.
And we're going to give advice about work and leadership, right, Meg?
You know, we can't help ourselves. But this podcast is about exploring possibility, not being right.
That sounds refreshing.
For more, tune in to The Meg and Amy Show.
And I say approach it with extreme caution. That I don't know what the right way is. And it's making me think now, how can we be a part of that solve and help managers like talk to their teams and give them some, I don't know what the tools are, folks. If you know what it is, please reach out to us and let us know, because there's an opportunity there. And I think that's where what Walt is saying is like crimes of I don't know, circumstance, where their money situation is tight and they're like just desperate. I think of always John Q. You've ever seen that movie, John Q, with Denzel Washington? I always think of that movie when I think of any crime that somebody's done. Wow, you don't know the other side of it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And there's some that are just heinous, and I'm not talking about that. I'm just those questions like, dang, you stole food so that your family could eat.
Yes, you understand. You're not saying that you agree with the crime,
it's not okay. It's not okay.
But you can, I guess, identify with the reason why they did it. Like,
Absolutely.
And
again,
this person is struggling with their son's health stuff, or this person is struggling with they have a sibling or a daughter, or someone in their family who's struggling with addiction of some sort, and it's killing their finances or whatever. You never know somebody's story. Great point. Great call out on that, Brian.
It's a chance for proactivity, right? Because if you
Yeah.
know your person is going through it before they do it, there's a chance to help them.
Yeah.
Maybe there's, again, resource alone. You never know, folks. Oh my gosh, I can do that. Oh man, maybe they're too prideful. Then I'll help you. It's okay. Whatever it is.
Even in some case, I worked for this one company where they found out that somebody had created a ghost employee.
No way.
And was stealing from the company. And they found out who it was and who did it. And they found because at that time the person could go in, and the managers at the manager level, people at the manager level, they could go in and make changes to their employees in the system. So HR and payroll didn't have to do it; the manager could do it. So they tracked it down. They changed the person's account to the same account information that they had in their own bank account. They pulled her in the office and they said, "Hey, we found this. Why'd you do it?" And she gave them her why behind it, and it's because she was struggling. Because she was struggling. That's the story that she told. But there were some people who could like corroborate that and say, "Hey, yeah,
let's assume it's true."
Like it said, "Oh yeah, she is struggling. She's like she was going through this and going through that, or whatever." And because of her honesty, the company kept her on. So you're gonna have to pay that money back, but they kept her on. They said, "This is one chance I'm giving you," because they didn't want to destroy her career. They didn't want to destroy. Yes, this is between us, but if you ever do this again, it's over for you.
He was given some grace.
Yep.
Wow. Or
not a lot of companies do that.
Yeah. No, I'd be hard pressed to do that, man. I'd be hard pressed to do that because that is like immediate.
It breaks the trust.
Trust. The trust is broken. You're in a trusted position. You know, it's not like you're just the receptionist or you have zero, you're a whatever. I don't know, non-financial impact. You're a payroll person. You have financial impact, man. That's a good story, man. But that's my point. Can we give them grace? Is there a way to be proactively evaluating financial wellness and mental wellness with a team? I think there's legalities still, that there's HIPAA stuff with there's all kind of barriers to this, but it's something that I think we need to think about as AI and as all of this stuff starts to grow. What's going to be more important? The people skills, the soft skills, how we interact as people. Because guess what? If AI is doing everything, what's left for us? The soft skills. How are we dealing with our customers, helping the customer experience, helping the employee experience, right? That will be the conversation. And yes, of course, we'll still be managing systems, but with AI, it may become a lot easier, you know? Yeah. What else? That was true crime. Yep. And then the last one, what we will continue to expand and talk about and learn about is global payroll.
Yep.
We've had our experiences with global payroll, but in the US, it's different because unless you work with a company that has business overseas, you're limited to the US payroll and multi-state. Like some global folks have given us kudos. Multi-state is just as hard as in-country payroll. I think that was a nice gesture, but I think multi-country payroll is a lot harder.
Oh, yeah.
And only because I'm thinking about it, because the main difference, right, from multi-state to multi-country is that you can get one payroll system to handle multi-state, but there is no one global payroll system yet.
Yeah.
At best, you can have a top end system that it all reports up to so that you can get your reporting out of one place. But think about the mapping that you must go through to make that happen. I am not I don't envy any of the global payroll professionals out there. I'm glad to know you, and I'm glad to do it too. Like I said, I have done global payroll, and it is cool. It's a great challenge. You get to talk to people all over the world, and so it's awesome. If that's all you need to do is manage that part, then yes. And that wraps it up, folks. Those were the takeaways for season 5.
Yep.
We had an amazing time doing it, and now we're ready for gearing up for season 6.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we're excited about season 6. We're gonna keep talking payroll. We'll
Yeah.
keep talking payroll. There's so much to bring again with cybersecurity, with AI developments, with global payroll, with specialty learning the nuances and things and
Yeah.
staying compliant. Anything we can to help the community is why we're here, man.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yep.
sir. If that's it,
That's it.
folks, until the next time, till next
Maybe
week,
season 6.
till season 6. Yep, that's right. Look out for the first drop of season 6. After this, it's going to be an exciting show. We had a lot of fun recording it, and I think you guys will love it. So stay tuned. Until the
Stay
next
tuned.
time, we love you. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to It's About Payroll. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep going.